Hey everybody, Kathy here with Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller. Today I am doing something different, a little bit different. I'm still doing my drizzle, swipe, wreck, and spin. But however, I have two colors for my base, which is Phthalo blue and Dioxazine purple, mixed into my ready to use house paint. And I did a third of the blue, a little bit more of the purple, and a little bit less of the blue. It's supposed to be a third, but
close enough.
I was just off of my mixture or my measurement here, but that's okay too. It'll all come out in the wash.
You even have different colored gloves to kind of match your split personality painting.
I do, because this is going to be called the split personality. But like I said, there's nothing in my base. It's only with these colors. It's just ready to use, plain white house paint. No silicone, no glue, and no water in any of it. So my colors I'm using today are Guatemalan green and Sea Goddess, which is primary elements. French Lilac and Irish Petal, which is primary elements. Iris, I meant. What did I say? Irish? Oh, okay. Spanish Moss, which is primary elements. Jasmine, primary elements. Rich Cobalt, primary elements. Orange Red and Pearl Papaya by Arteza. Bordeaux Red Arteza. Sunburst, primary elements. Payne's Gray, primary elements. And last but not least, Cranberry, primary elements. And those are pigments. So, let's get started here with our, I'm going to show everybody. This is going to be our drizzle, and it's going to be a mishmash. And I got this shirt from one of my subscribers. I absolutely love this shirt. So I'm going to have this on too one of these days again. So we are going to get started here, people, and have a little drizzle-roo party. Let's get this party started. I should have that music in the background.
That's
I'd
right.
be dancing around.
That's right. Well, that shirt that that subscriber gave you was super nice, and I know you don't want to get any paint on it.
No.
Because as some people know, you do have a little tendency to get a little paint on you.
Oh, rub it in.
Actually, you have some paint on your shoulder.
Now? I do? How'd I get that?
Well, you've had it on your glasses, in your hair, on your nose, on your forehead.
Oh, at least I haven't gotten any on you yet.
Well, yes, you have.
Oh, I did?
Yes.
Well, I must have blocked that out of my mind.
A couple of your spinners that got out of control here.
Well, at least I've never had a canvas that have spun off my spinner.
No, that's true.
Thank the
have
Lord
it
for that.
secured pretty good.
Yeah, I just secured my canvases with my frog tape. And my cake spinner is heavy enough where I don't have that secured at all. I just set it in my puppy pool and just leave it go. I do not secure that down.
Of course, Kathy is using a lot of different pigments today from ColourArte Primary Elements. And we do have, or she does have, a recipe video of exactly how she prepares her pigments and paints for drizzle pours and bloom pours. And that's video 248, and I will have a direct link to that in the description box, and also it'll pop up on the screen. So check that out if you're looking to see how Kathy prepares her paints and pigments.
Yeah, and I'm going to, once all my series of the 7 bloom is dry, I'm going to show everyone that now you can view those on Etsy. Phil did load those on Etsy, so if you want to view those, I know Phil told me that one is already sold.
You won't even be able to show the one because it's sold already.
I might be able, I'll still have it here so I can show it, but yeah, that one is sold.
Yeah, it's still drying, so yeah, we can show them before she sends that off.
Yeah, it's the magenta one, so that one sold today. And I believe that's the one that Phil uploaded today.
Yes.
To view. This is how I get paint on me, because all of a sudden I get an itch on my nose and away I go.
Now, a lot of times there's a 2, 3, 4, 5 days lag between the time that we actually make the video to the time that it's published onto our channel. So sometimes we talk about things that have happened a few days ago, but that's okay.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, you know, time in a bottle.
Yeah.
We just have so much to talk about, Phil, because we just go so many places. You know, I have a question. Now, I'm going to ask you this question as well. When I wear my mask out in public, now I have no itchies on my face until I get my mask on. Then all of a sudden, I get itchies. Then I want to itch it. Does that happen to you?
Oh, yeah, it happens to me.
Oh, I just can't stand that. It's like, why does this itch now? It didn't itch before.
That is true. It's just...
But I will not go anywhere without a mask.
Fogs up my glasses.
I know, me too. It's like, oh my God, I'm in a steam shower. I don't even have to go in a steam shower. Hey, you know, that might be a way to lose a little bit of weight if you put plastic all over your body and you sweat.
Hey, some people use plastic garbage cans and plastic garbage bags. They wear those when they jog. It makes them sweat more.
Now, if I'd see that, I would probably pee in my pants because you don't need to sweat more here in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, I'd have that plastic drawn up with some air conditioning.
That was in that movie with Bradley Cooper. I can't remember the name of it. But, yeah, he would jog with the garbage bag on.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, that would be kind of funny. And as you can see here, I am doing... We'll get back on track here.
Yeah.
I am doing this drizzle.
Well, we never get off track, do we?
No, I guess not. We're off our rocker a couple times, but we're not off track.
I mean, usually we can be a train wreck sometimes, but anyways, we're still off track. Okay, get back on track.
We are doing our drizzle here, as you can see. It's very important that you get to the ends of your canvas. Even though you lose the paint, you want to be to the end of your canvas.
Right. The importance of the drizzle, you might think, well, that's just, spraying paint all over the place randomly, which, it is, but there is actually a method to it. And you want to get as many of all the different colors all over the canvas without too much in any one spot. You don't want big blobs of one color in a spot, because the object is, and when you swipe, is to get a lot of different colored cells. So, see that little blob of orange? That's actually bigger than you probably really want.
It is, but you know what? This orange kind of fades.
Okay.
So it doesn't bother me if I have like a big glop.
Well, it's not the end of the world if you do it.
But you don't want to do it.
Right.
But I did on purpose.
Just so I could explain it, right?
Right.
Okay, good. See how we work together?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some days are better than others. Some days Phil will be working and doing stuff and he doesn't even know I'm around. And then other days, I wish he didn't know I was around. Because some days I'd like to change my name and pretend that, I wasn't here. But yeah, Phil, we did celebrate his birthday. He had a great birthday. We celebrated our anniversary. We had a great anniversary. And now, we don't have anything coming up.
Now it's going to be boring for 9 months.
Yeah. Well, that's okay too. Can't celebrate too much. Okay, I'm just popping some of these bubbles as I see them pop up.
Now we have a lot of videos, basically over 300 videos out on our channel, and there's videos of all different types of paintings, pour paintings, flip cups and Dutch pours and swipes, and I don't even know the names of all of them, but lots of different things you can check out, and so peruse through the channel to catch some of those other videos.
Yeah, we have, I'm doing some letters.
Oh, blooms. You did blooms too. Yes.
Oh, yeah, I have that series of blooms, which turned out really, really pretty. And I think you put those on Etsy today.
Yes.
I believe. Yeah, I think we already said that the magenta one was sold. Okay, this is the Payne's Gray. Even though it's Payne's gray, it's not gray.
It looks bluish.
It's a really, really pretty shade of blue.
Kathy's art is for sale. She does have an Etsy shop called Kathleen Limited, KATHLEEN LTD. I will have a direct link in there so you don't have to remember that. So in the description box there will be a link, and it will be a pop-up on the screen to take you directly to her Etsy shop. So she has, of course, paintings in there, trinket boxes, tables that she's done that can be inside or outside. So a lot of different things out there.
And everything is free shipping.
Free shipping, yes.
So you don't have to worry about the cost of shipping because it's all free shipping that we give you. So feel free to, you know, start doing a little bit of your Christmas shopping. I mean, that's right around the corner.
Yeah, it'll be here before we know it.
If you go to Hobby Lobby, it's like Christmas already. It's amazing to me. It's like, oh my gosh, they have all this Christmas stuff out. Okay, so we have our mishmash.
We've got the mishmash. The drizzle is done just the way it should be. All the different colors all over the canvas.
I'm just looking for larger bubbles. The little ones, can't do much about those. And you don't want to torch this because you will get a skin on house paint. So now we're going to be on to the swiping. And of course, my swiping color is black.
So to review, Kathy does have two base colors, about a third of the canvas of each. Well, the one color is in the middle and the other base color is on the outer edges. So we're kind of a different way of doing the base color underneath the drizzle. So
we have a split personality going
today.
today.
I'm very interested to see how that affects the outcome of the painting.
Now this swiping is going to take a little bit longer today because this is a pretty big canvas. So just hold on to your seats, everybody. It's going to be a bumpy ride and it's going to be a long one.
Yeah. Now the swiping, as Kathy is doing here, that's exactly what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to get all these different color cells, and that was the reason to have all the different colored paints drizzled around, because that way you get a variety of different colored cells. And Kathy is taking this cell activator, which is black paint and Floetrol, on the back of a card, and then she's lightly,
that's how it is.
That's what it looks like there. Then she's lightly spreading it over the top of the drizzled paint. You don't want to press hard. You don't want to press down into those base paints you put on. You just want to swipe it over the top of the drizzled paints. And that's what allows those colored cells to be activated.
And that takes a little bit of practice, so don't get discouraged if you go down into the paint. You just have to have a lighter hand. And you know, you'll be able to do it. You just need to take a little time and just practice. Practice on a canvas that you used and you
right.
What
a
do
small area. Well, just a canvas. I used canvas, an old canvas. Put drizzle a little bit of paint on there, and then spread some cell activator and see if you get the same kind of reaction that Kathy is getting here. And if you are, fine. Yeah. If it looks like it's smearing instead of just getting the cells, then you're pressing too hard.
Right. If you go down to the base, you're pressing way too hard.
And another thing you've got to be careful of is you can't swipe a long ways. As you can see, Kathy is doing only about half the canvas on each swipe. And the reason for that is you don't want to run out of cell activator, because then you wouldn't get these cells towards the edge of the canvas. So those are the techniques to keep in mind when you're doing your swipe.
Yeah, because if you do get an area where you don't have any paint that you went down into the base, just go over it again with your cell activator. You can do it again.
Well, another thing you can do is add a little bit of drizzle paint back on. If you've scraped way too much off because you've scrape too hard or swipe too hard, I should say. Just spread a little bit of drizzle paint, a couple different colors, and redo it. And
Yeah.
It might not be quite as colorful as these areas here, but it would be, at least it would look better than not doing it that
Yeah,
way.
it'll have paint on it.
Yes. And see how almost instantaneously that you get that cell reaction, which is
That's what you
what you're
want.
looking for. So again, Kathy just puts the cell activator on the back of a card, lightly swipes.
And everybody
And
said, "Oh, you make it look so easy."
And-
Well,
Well, wait a minute, what you're doing now is cleaning it.
you have to
Yeah.
clean it
Yeah,
every
after
single
every
time.
swipe, it's so important to clean the card. You can
Now-
use the card a couple times.
See where the dark is? That's
Yes.
where the activator was. So I'm going to turn it like this. I'm going to use it here now, only in the white part,
Correct.
not
Because
where the cell activator was.
you don't want any residual.
See?
Right. You don't want any residual paint from your painting to be on the back of the card. You only want the cell activator because that's what creates the cells. If you don't wipe the card, which has happened to me because I always forget to do it, you're not going to get any reaction with the cell activator.
Every time you were going to do it, I'd have to go,
I know.
because
So-
he wanted to do it every time. Just keep dipping, because you get overexcited and you forget to wipe your card off. And that's really an important step.
Yeah. Well, you'll learn real quick that if you don't wipe your card, you're not going to get
Cells.
very good results, right?
No, you won't.
So each step in this process, the drizzle, swipe, wreck, and spin, all have certain techniques that you need to follow to get the best results and so forth. So
I'm really anxious to see how these colors are going to turn out with the two split
I am
personalities.
too, because I can see on these edges that the more the bluish coming through, and then in the middle you're getting a little bit more of that
Purple?
purple coming through, and then you're getting back into the blues on this end. So
Yeah, I can't wait
I
to
think it's
see.
going to be pretty cool. Yes.
Yeah, it is. That's a good name for it. It's split personality, because it will be cool. Hopefully. You got to put my magic in it.
Now we found when we do these colored bases, no matter what it is, whether it's a bloom pour or a drizzle pour, the base colors don't show through as much while the paint is wet. But 24 hours from now, you'll be able to see the split personality undertones of the base paints, which is really cool.
I don't even think I have a lot of rivers,
No, you don't.
which is great. Just don't like this, but that's going to spin off.
Yeah, if there's a little area you're not happy with, you can always do a second light swipe over it. But Kathy really doesn't have any areas that she considers to be problem areas.
I really
So-
swiped that one really good.
Yes. So you want 100% of the surface of your canvas swiped in this particular painting. And you want swipe to the edges to get the cells all the way to the edges too.
And always put your cell activator back into the container so it doesn't dry out. And do that same thing with your pigments and your paints. As
Right.
soon as you are finished, make sure that you put your cap on it and you let them go. So,
Fresh, yes. Fresh is very important.
okay, so
So now at the rec stage, Kathy has a pointed stick. I can't quite see it. You got to hold it up a little bit. A pointed stick. You can use a popsicle stick or any other type of a stick, but she likes the pointy ones.
what am I going to do here, Phil?
Well, I kind of like your continuous rec, but that's up to you how you want to do it. If you want to kind of go down the middle and
Do you
then
want me to
some.
start around here and
No.
then go and go and go and go and go and
Well,
go?
or you can just do one down the middle and do the edges as you see fit. I don't know. That's the
Okay,
creative
I
part.
think we'll do this thing.
Okay. And this is what wrecking is all about.
Okay.
It's creating a wrecking line which is like flowery and wispy through the surface paints.
Now, I am going to do this and this the
Okay.
opposite way.
Now, wrecking is wonderful, but you don't want to over-wreck, because then that can sort of be too much of a focal point of the painting. You just want it to add interest. And I kind of like that as pretty much all you want to do on this one, personally.
Yeah, that's it.
Because if you do too much,
You just
it
lose
gets
your
busy. We feel it gets busy, and
well, you lose your composition.
yes, exactly. So this is really pretty cool already, just through this stage.
I can't wait to see these colors, how they're going to turn out. Okay, so here we
so
go.
now
We're gonna abracadabra. Show me your magic, people. Here we go. It's flying off. I can hear it. I can see it. Oh, is
wow.
that pretty?
Is this thing gorgeous?
Oh my gosh, look at the base colors coming through. I'm so excited.
You got the blue on that edge, and you got
the
what is it?
purple.
Oh yeah, the
Blue. It just, oh my God, I love this.
and the design
This
with
is,
the wrecking is just enough.
oh, this is so pretty. My magic worked.
Let's get a really close look at all the details and the colors. As you can see, the spinning expands those little bitty cells. And this is why you want all those different colored paints all over, because look at all the different colored cells you pick up. And the black cell activator outlines those cells perfectly, and it keeps their integrity. They don't get like mushed together and so forth. So this is exactly what this technique is supposed to do with all the different steps.
Do you want to know what I'm so excited about?
What?
That glob of orange.
Actually, that turned out pretty good.
I
That's
love
true.
that, because a lot of the orange doesn't come through a lot of
Yes.
times, and
Yeah.
that's really pretty.
So that extra little sort of spill that we thought might be a problem actually turned out to be a plus on this.
This is beautiful.
It is.
That
turned out.
I love the split personality.
Yes.
I'm going to do that again. So everybody, if you like my split personality, give me a thumbs up, share it if you'd like. Please subscribe to our channel. You never know what we're going to do. I have a bunch of things in my head that's coming up. So stay tuned. And if you have subscribed to our channel, thank you, thank you, thank you. We are growing so much. We are almost at 6,000, which I'm so excited. I can't stand it. So thank you for making our channel. Leave me a comment. If I can help you, I will. And until the next time, everybody, bye.
Take another look at this from up on top. Boy, that turned out. I really like those colors.
I love this.